Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aiman Muhammad Fazilah. Message number S54970. Today I would like to present final year project. Title: A Study of Halal Logistics Service Provider (HLSPS) and Customer Loyalty at Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCER). My supervisor, Prof. Nadia Datin, Dr. Nur Hayati, Musyraf. Table of content, introduction, problem statement, objective, methodology, expert outcome, literature review, result and finding. Present my introduction. First, transportation and storage of halal product are also important to ensure that the product remains halal when it reaches the final consumer. When we speak of the marine industry, we are referring to the marine support service that exists in the maritime play incentive part. In the marine industry, which include logistics, insurance, finance, ship classification, legislation, and information technology service are examples of support service in the marine sector. Thrive in studies several global markets and compete with other business, the halal industry must assess the issue it faces and be prepared with strategy that will help them grow their business. Customer loyalty describes the ongoing emotional relationship between the seller and the customer, which indicate the customer is willingness to engage and repeatedly repurchase compared to other competition. Loyalty is byproduct of a customer positive experience with the seller and serve to create trust. In the case, customer loyalty to halal logistics service is very important to keep customer from changing direction to other competition. Research problem. The problem in the logistics is that there are various companies that use the logistics company in the delivery of the product. According to Yorani Dwi 2018, a mixture of halal and illegal goods will occur either in the warehouse, which is the storage of goods, or in container during the delivery process. Number 2, there are many logistics service provider (LSP) company in Malaysia, but there are still not many service provider apply the correct method. The cleanliness of the service cannot be guaranteed because the service provider have not adopted halal equipment according to Rohana Syam 2017. Next, objective: to investigate the barriers that halal logistics service provider in quarter of Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCER). Number 2, to describe the efficiency of existing halal logistics service provider strategies in the Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCER). And the last, to enhance service quality of halal logistics service provider towards sustainability of halal logistics industry at Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCER). Move to literature review. Journal written by Jen Mi and Sun Mahmud 2017 recognizes the maintaining halal integrity is the most important factor in ensuring the halal status of a product from beginning to end, and clear understanding of the halal integrity definition is essential. Habib Halim 2018 argued the logistic company are confronted with a lack of organization, culture, and the inability to manage change when transitioning to halal complement service due to need for new method of management, operation, and process in the logistic industry. Next, according to Firdaus Saadiah 2021, logistics service provider lack of cooperation makes transportation a particularly difficult stage of halal logistics. However, if the task of ensuring Sharia compliance is delegated to a third party, especially one that does not follow halal logistic procedure, then the integrity of halal operation is put at risk. Next, organization that provide support for the operation should use halal logistics and plan adequately. According to Habib Halim 2021, Consequently, halal LSP must educate and train their staff in order to compete and maintain a strong presence in the global halal marketable. The last one, customer loyalty is the define a deeply held commitment to review and be patronage a preferred product of service in the future despite situation, influence and marketing effort having the potential to cause switching behavior. The strength of the organization between an individual relative attitude or the patronage is referred to as methodology. First graph is data collection, data analysis, certificate social science SPSS, result. First, the research design will show the progress of research being done. Second, data collection method used that will be used for this study are sampling design, sampling technique and sampling size for this research place. Moreover, it also cover about research. Lastly, a description of the quantitative data analysis method will be described. Alright, the hypothesis of the study is prediction of the outcome of the study. In this research, it is a hypothesis that there is an important link between the challenges that logistics service provider encounter at Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCR). Number two, there is a significant link between the current logistics service provider strategy in the Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCR), and there is a significant link between customer loyalty that may improve halal logistics service provider at Northern Corridor Economic Region. The type of quantitative investigation that will be pursued in the research will be. Alright, this is a collective question. Number one question is barriers. Number two, career strategy. Number three is customer loyalty. Result and finding based on the table. The result show that the independent variable has a significant relationship with the dependent variable. The following are the result of a study that will answer all the hypotheses described in the previous chapter. Between correlation between the halal service provider, barriers, current strategy, and customer loyalty. Alright. And finding for H1, there is a significant relationship between the barrier faced by halal logistics service provider at Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCR). The result of the hypothesis show that the independent variable barriers has a significant relationship with the dependent variable halal logistics service provider (SPS). The value of the present correlation R is 0.848, while the value of P is 0.000, which is smaller than 0.01 in bracket R equation to 0.848 P. This means result and finding H2. There is a significant relationship between the current strategy adopted by halal logistics service provider at the Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCR). This result of the hypothesis show that the independent variable current strategy has a significant relationship with the dependent variable halal service provider (SPS). The value of percent correlation is R is 0.587, while the value of P is 0.000, which is smaller than 0.01. That means there is a correlation between these other. Result and finding. And number 3H3 is there is a significant relationship between customer loyalty that may improve halal logistics service provider at the Northern Corridor Economic Region. The result of the hypothesis show that the independent variable customer loyalty has a not significant relationship with the dependent variable halal logistics service provider. The value of the business correlation R is negative 0.214, while the value of P is 0.000, which is smaller than 0.01 in bracket R equation to negative 0.214, P smaller than 0.32. This means that this is not correlation between this. And this study, our discussion, back to our objective to investigate the barriers that halal logistics service provider encounter at the Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCR). We get to explain the concerns the higher mean value we choose to highlight the study topic. Third question, lack of logistics service provider collaboration. This mean value show the logistics service provider accurate indicator halal logistics is a one company success. All logistics service provider must collaborate for healthy halal logistics. This study show that teamwork among logistics service provider influences halal complement transportation success. Number 2 objective to describe the efficiency of existing halal logistics service provider strategy in the Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCR). The highest mean value was chosen to clarify current strategy and show relevant to the research question. Reconciling existing logistics with halal as the highest mean score. The mean value explain how the question indicator represent current logistics service provider strategy. Halal logistics can be used to innovate existing logistics. Maintaining halal integrity through halal logistics is a new logistic concept. Consolidating existing logistics with halal logistics influencing adoption. And the last discussion on number third objective is improving the service quality of halal logistics service provider toward customer loyalty to the halal logistics industry in the Northern Corridor Economic Region (NCR). The highest mean value was choose to illustrate the study concerns long-term repurchase lead to the company sensibility. Third question, most popular answer. This mean value show the logistics service provider accurate indicator. Second, repurchase intention increase the company long-term sustainability. This is because the company must take care of the reputation, so the customer know about it and make a lot of money. And recommendation. In conclusion, all logistics service provider must support and collaborate for healthy and productive halal logistics. The study finding indicate the collaboration among logistics service provider is an important factor influencing the success of delivery halal complement transportation. As a result, cooperation between JAKIM and LFS is critical to developing reasonable and applicable standard. For the recommendation, each company need to find ways to keep and improve their service so that it work better. Aside from that, it can cut down the time it takes to create and do document and data or information more accurately and in system. All halal stockholder should go through training or course to get the right knowledge and skill in the halal logistics business. They will help halal service provider enforce the rule better and help other LSPS understand them better. Also, modern information technology IT is being used more and more in halal logistics. Because of this, halal logistics service provider are strongly encouraged to come up with a good plan to get them to use IT. That's all for me. Thank you.